Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you my 5 best Horns basketball plays against a man-to-man defense. So hello everyone, my name is Alan. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to show you my 5 best Horns basketball plays against a man-to-man defense. So these are going to be very good against teams that are like in the high school age range, somewhere around there, maybe even grade 7, grade 8, depending on their skill level. Anyways, let's get down to the clipboard and let's check these out. So here we have the man-to-man defense. These guys are playing help defense. These guys are right on their man, and obviously the point guard is being covered like crazy. So what we're going to start with is player 5 is going to go down and set a screen on player 3 who's going to pop up. Now he may be open for a quick 3-point shot. If not, and player 3 fights through, what we hope to see at this point is for player 4 to set a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to use that screen and move over to this open spot. Player 1, let's just say, fights through. And what we want to see is now player 5 rolling and setting a screen for player, or back screen for player 2. Player 2, if he's open in the post, hit him up for an easy layup. If not, he's going to pop out and continue over to this corner for an easy 3-point shot. Now in our second Horns basketball play, we're going to have player 4 pop out and player 1 is going to pass player 4 the ball. At this time, what we're going to have is player 5 setting a screen for player 1, who's going to use that screen and set a screen for player 3. Now player 1, let's say he just fights through. Because player 5 is usually not a huge, let's say, 3-point shooter, he's going to pop out. Most likely, the center is not going to be guarding him straight on, so if he has a 3-point shot, obviously shoot it. If not, and player 5 is right up on him, well, yeah, that happens. Anyways, next we're going to still have player 5 screening, and player 3 is going to be cutting down the middle of the court. What we really hope to happen is to have him open so that now he has an open layup line. And once he has that open layup line, he could take that layup. If not, let's say player 3 cheats through or player 2 plays help defense. If that happens, if player 3 fights through, he needs to fight through for that layup. But if player 2 goes down and plays help defense like he really should, we're going to have an open shot for player 2 at the 3-point line. Now in our third basketball play, what we're going to have is player 1 is going to call it on one side or the other. So let's just say he puts up this hand and calls this play. You can call it whatever you'd like. I don't name my plays just because, well, I just say you want to name it numbers or colors or whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyways, what we're going to have is player 5 and player 4 setting a screen down for these players. At this point, because player 1 called it on this side, player 3 is going to be the player who pops up, while the other player is the one who's going to be doing a high cut across. What we're hoping for here is these players are going to be sealing out. When they spin, they're going to be both sealing out. So this has to be a switch. That is exactly what we're wanting here, is a switch. So player 1 could pass the 3 for the 3-point shot, or this could be a tic-tac-toe play where 1 passes the 3, passes to 1, or sorry, if 1 passes the 3, passes to 2. When 2 gets that ball, what we're really hoping for is for that switch. So now we have 2 options for layup on a mismatch in that low post. Now in our fourth basketball play, we're going to have a sandwich screen on player 1. This is going to be bringing player 4 and 5 up either to hedge or just to defend that screen and roll. Now player 1 has the decision to pick one or the other. So player 1, if he picks this side and player 5 rolls, what we're going to have is if player 5 hedges too much, we're going to have an open layup for player 5. However, if he doesn't hedge all that much and player 1 fights through just a bit, what we're hoping for is to have player 3 or player 2 to pop down just in case of a lob for player 5, because most coaches like myself, I always want to defend that key. I don't want anything going in there. That is a horrible, horrible thing when that happens. So we may have a player 3 who's wide open for the 3-point shot or at least the pass, And at this time, player 3 will then pop back out to play man defense on player 3. But I want player 5 to stop in that low post who's still in the key and to keep player 5 behind him so that we can have player 3 pass to player 5 for that easy layup. Now this fifth and final play is what I like to call the horn swing. I know I don't like to name plays, but quite literally we're swinging the ball around. So that's why I call it that. Anyways, so I'm going to have player 5 set a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to use that screen. Player 5 may hedge. Player 1 is going to fight through, and player 5 is going to pop up to this wing, or up to the point. What we're going to have now is at the same time, player 4 is screening for player 2, and player 2 is going to be popping up. 1 is going to pass to player 5, and player 5 is going to pass to player 2, who could take that 3-point shot, or he could wait until player 4 pops out to that wing for the 3-point shot as well. Now, if the 3-point shot originates from these two players, I absolutely need to have player 1 and 3 collapsing on that net, because this is the side that if they miss that, it's going to bounce off to this side. And they are going to be there to get the putback layup or dunk. If they're obviously older, a dunk would be nice. Easy baskets is the way to go. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed these 5 basketball plays. They've worked for me in the past, and I believe that they will still destroy any team that plays a man-to-man defense. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed. I will see you guys again tomorrow because I post new videos every single day at 7 a.m. Eastern Time. Basketball players, are you looking to jump higher? If you are, there's a book in the description called the Jump Training Book that is going to help you just like it has helped many other players. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.